resorted to such extremes like bone smashing, which is actually what I did when I fell down a mountain and broke my collarbone a few weeks ago.
50 of trying to make my face asymmetrical. I used to use a hammer, but not anymore. I realized using your fist is more effective.
Hey, you're dating a 7.5 out of 10. He's right behind me, isn't he? Hi friends, it's me Nikki. Welcome or welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about looksmaxing, and hopefully together we become giga chads. Joking. They scare me. I've wanted to talk about this for a while, but I'm scared of looksmaxers. They're, in my opinion, crazy people.
This is day 3 of looksmaxing. Right now I'm smashing my zygomatic bone in my face with a hammer.
Okay, they're a bit unhinged. And like that time when I first started posting YouTube videos about a year ago, my first hate comment was in the middle of a video with less than like 2,000 views. It was not anything. I mentioned in the middle of a video that My Little Ponies nowadays look ugly. I don't know what brought this up, and I was like, the new ones are ugly. When I was a kid, they were cute. And a brony and his sock puppet account left me hate comments.
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Which is the funniest thing in the world. But I have a fear that if I mention these people, they are going to come at me. So to keep this video on the right side of the internet, make sure you like and subscribe and comment something girly down below. Like, I don't know, your current lip combo. Right now, my favorite lip tint is this. It says NM on the bottle, and this is in the shade Tasty. It's very cute. I like it a lot. Yeah, so comment something girly to protect me from these crazy people, okay? Let's get right into it. So if you're not like criminally, terminally online, looksmaxers originated as a niche subgroup on the internet of predominantly men figuring out what self-care is. Not actually, but it was basically men sharing tips on how to look more attractive. Now, they did this in the most like criminally online way possible, right? They, resorted to such extremes like bone smashing, which is actually what I did when I fell down a mountain and broke my collarbone a few weeks ago. Wait, I'm gonna show you my collarbone. See how it stops there? So I was practicing bone smashing and I broke my collarbone. So don't do it. But basically they like hit things on their face to hopefully build up their face and give them giga chad chiseled jawbones.
50 of trying to make my face asymmetrical. I used to use a hammer, but not anymore. I realized using your fist is more effective.
Yeah, so the end, they would also like rate each other on how attractive they all are. There was just a lot of really toxic. It's not a good community. It's not cute. It's not the girls, making TikToks, making makeup recommendations, like sharing their routines, sharing their skincare routines. It was boys sharing their skincare routines and also telling each other to go unalive themselves if they're too ugly.
Child. Anyway, so
basically this whole ideology sprung and thrives off the idea that physical attractiveness is the only way to get ahead in life. And not only that, but it's the only thing that really matters. And the only way you'll ever get a girl, be happy, all of this stuff is if you are attractive. Which, what happened to like, there's so many fish in the sea. There's as many ways to be beautiful as there are people. There's somebody for everybody. Did no one tell these people that? Did no one tell these men that? Like, it sounds like hokey pokey, but it's true. There is somebody for everybody. And also, there are other ways to find joy in life than just having like a romantic partner. But, you know, that's a bit too much nuance for this community. It took a while for this niche community to become more mainstream, but as people started talking about it, and as social media tends to make people feel, it tends to make people feel insecure. You see hundreds of pretty people on your feed every day, just like me. And what are you supposed to think? I'm so joking. And what are you supposed to do? You feel behind. I know I felt this way, and for so many years, especially as a girl, like growing up in the social media age, I feel like I heard a lot of people warning me and telling me that, like, social media will make you insecure. Girls, you're in danger of becoming insecure. Make sure you don't compare yourself to other people. You know, young women had the benefit of knowledge where even if we're insecure anyway, at least we know that the people on Instagram aren't real. You know, we know the people on our feeds aren't real. Maybe we still feel bad sometimes. And I know I do. Like, I get insecure just in general. Would I feel that insecurity if I wasn't on, like, social media? Who knows? But definitely being on the internet, you're more likely to see other people and compare yourself and say, like, why don't I look like that? And so I think girls had the benefit of knowledge going into life and growing up, where at least we heard these things. And we had the tools to, when we realized, like, I'm insecure because of the internet, to unpack that. Did anyone tell the boys? Did anyone tell the boys? I don't think anyone told the boys. Oh my god! And I think that's clear to see when you look at the prevalence of looksmaxing and how it's kind of proliferated and taken over a lot of people's brain space, especially young people. And I'm gonna keep elaborating and get to the part where we talk about the current state of things, because it's bleak. But I want to talk a bit before that about how we kind of ramped up to that point that we are at now, where, you know, social media is on the rise. I think girls are used to comparing themselves. It's, for so long, these media companies were focused in on us. Become insecure, buy our products to be less insecure. And it was working, and so they kept doing it. I feel like a great modern example of this is like the proliferation of the it girl trend, where even if there's an overtone of girls like telling you tips on self-improvement, there's an undertone of you're not good enough the way you are. You should be striving to be somebody else. You should be striving to become this it girl. Which it's like, what? What does that even mean? And some people got it right, where to be an it girl or to be a girl who like stands out and is an individual is to be just that, an individual who has her own personal brand. But also, we're not products. Like, what? And a lot of the ideas were just about how to like style yourself and the makeup products to use and the jewelry to buy. And it's just like, and then I think at some point they realized there's a whole untapped market. That's not to say that men have never been insecure about anything. There certainly is a lot of social pressure on men to be providers, even if we'd like to think that in this world, like, that's not, you know, gender norms are through and done. It's like, it's a two-way street. We live in a society, and there are expectations of men, and there have always been, and so there has always been things for men to be insecure about. I don't think that's like a super hot take. But I think what happened is, especially with the absolute explosion of like fitness and muscle bros, gym, is that what they call it? Gym bros on the internet, I think it flipped a switch. I think the second that men saw that these crazy specimens of other men who are maybe even their age, maybe even a bit older, all the time on social media looking attractive and strong and have girls fawning over them. I think that's kind of like, I'm backing this up with so little evidence. This is just my vibes. I think that's when it really started to kick off and men really started to compare themselves and get that insecurity that we girls have been inundated by for so long. But because men can never just ask for directions, we got looksmaxing, all right? And it feels like self-improvement out of hate. It's like you hate yourself, so you change yourself. I hate this X, Y, Z about myself. What do I do? Fastest way possible. And that's what looksmaxing is. Looksmaxing isn't us girls following makeup tutorials, okay? That's improving ourselves out of love for makeup or beauty or having fun or feeling pretty. We do a lot of things out of love for ourselves. And a lot of things out of resentment and hate and jealousy and insecurity. That's a thing for sure. But we at least have that other side of things. And for so many young men, I think they turn to looksmaxing out of hatred because I don't think they were given the tools and to just, have that radical self-love. That ability to just be like, I'm great, I'm beautiful as I am, but I want to improve. And I think a lot of the recent talk about looksmaxing is happening because now we have a face to put to the movement. For so long, we haven't had, a person who maybe there are influencers and people in this space, but none have really made it out of that small space the same way that Clavicular has. He's right behind me, isn't he? I'm scared to talk about this man because I'm scared of looksmaxers. I'm scared of the kinds of guys that gave a platform to men like Clavicular. All right, and not only that, I'm scared of his clavicles. I got 1.5 right now. All right, it's not looking pretty. If we had a clavicle off, fuck it. I'm cooked. So I'm not gonna talk about him too much. I'm not actually scared of him. I don't fucking care. But I think he is this absolutely, if you don't know who he is this ridiculous person.
So that you actually look like you have a little bit of size on you when you're like me and all you're doing is partying all the time and not lifting. Boom. You see that? Is that autistic? See that? See that, boys?
He is everything bad about looksmaxing and the internet and this insecurity, fix yourself, looks are the most important things, self-centered attitude on the internet. He's like the boogeyman. He is the embodiment of all of that. And I think it makes him this great person. Pause. Don't clip that. It makes him this great person to point at and be like, look at that clown. Because that's what he is. He's a clown. He's a bully. He is a weirdo. Anybody who spends that much time doing hard drugs, like, why are we listening to this coked up white boy? Have they considered that? Why are they listening to this roided up, abusing? What? Like, why are we listening to this guy? Who cares about him? He's a loser. But he's so ridiculous that people outside of the space started talking to him because, when there's a circus and there's a freak show, people come to see. And the more people talk about it, the more people see it, the more people who actually are looking for this information in like an unironic way are able to find it. And that's where we are today, where not only is looksmaxing this totally toxic mindset for young men, the girls are on it too. Now, I don't like to comment on people's physical appearance. I've tried a few times to film videos about like plastic surgery or celebrities and controversies surrounding their looks, but every time I try, I give up because I don't like it. I feel bad talking about people's appearances. So I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. But the fact that the girls are also looksmaxing, what do you mean? We don't need this. We don't need looksmaxing. What are we talking about? What do you mean? And when you give it this silly little name, it sounds so harmless. Looksmaxing. But it is actually like this super toxic community that promotes some pretty gnarly ideals and encourages people to do some pretty repulsive stuff to themselves, all in the name of glowing up or, you know, increasing their Giga Chad alpha male status. But now the girls are on it.
If you are wanting to go up like a few points, there's literally a formula. Number one, like my first question, are you going to the gym? Because your body, the way that your body looks is one of the biggest factors. Point, period, blank.
There's not a lot of looks maxing videos for us girlies, but I used to look like this and now I look like this, and this is some of the stuff that I did to get to this stage.
No! Girls, stop. Why are we looks maxing? I think it is not only a completely unnecessary practice for young men. If young men, or men in general, want to learn how to improve their appearance, look it up. Google it. Don't go on any forums. And, you know, if you have to listen to a woman tell you about skincare or natural, like no makeup, skin tints, mascara, how to take care of your brows or your face or anything, then listen to a woman. I just listen to myself. I ask these young men to listen to women. That's never gonna happen. But, you know, there are, one, so many ways to look attractive and beautiful. Two, there are so many ways to find avenues for self-improvement that don't involve smashing your face with a hammer to get that chiseled jaw, or chewing tree sap to get that chiseled jaw. I can't like talk. Or chewing tree sap to get that chiseled jaw. Jesus Christ! Or chewing tree. Okay, I'm getting heated. It always ends like this. By the end of the video, I'm always like frothing at the mouth, freaking out. See, someone just needs to teach these men mindfulness. Anyway, it's a toxic mindset. I think if anybody wants to improve themselves ever, if I said I was insecure about, I don't know, my teeth. I was insecure about my teeth. My teeth were pretty crooked. I looked up how to straighten teeth. Google says Invisalign or braces. And so I got Invisalign. I look up, my skin is dry. What do I do? You know, some influencers recommend me some moisturizers, and I follow people who I trust. If I'm getting product recommendations, I want it to be from someone with at least my skin type, because I have really dry skin, and that means a lot of products that work for oily skin aren't going to work for me. So I find people with like skin to mine and take their product recommendations. Now my skin isn't dry. I didn't go on a forum, say, my skin is dry, what do I do? And have people tell me to go dye. And you know what? It's as easy as that. Don't take looksmaxing seriously. Laugh at these clowns. And like and subscribe for more chatty, fun content. And make sure you comment something girly. Make sure this stays at the right side of the internet. Please. I'm begging you. Alright. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Because you're beautiful. Bye bye. Okay. Time to do some journalism. Okay. So I found a website where you can scan your face. Now, do I feel great about me uploading an image to myself to this random face scanning website? Absolutely, I do not. But it's for journalistic purposes. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna open my face. Analyzing, hacking into the matrix. It's said to have my ears visible, but you can't really see my ears from the front, not in like a significant way. So subjectives. What is objective score? What is the clinical use? Oh, is this for like people who want facial? Wait. Hey, you're dating a 7.5 out of 10.
So does it have like a stat breakdown?
I think it does. It says I'm a 7.4 out of 10.
Let's be careful with rounding up.
This score reflects strong aesthetic qualities.
I feel like it's more of like a pentagon shape. Respectfully.
I don't agree with the triangles. I always thought I had like an oval face.
Yeah. Well, I guess what is an oval but like a
Pentagon?
A triangle, but like the top is a forehead, right?
Right.
Because if you think about
I guess
it,
if you look at it, my forehead is a bit like wider than my jaw. The face is a
Like a
triangle
triangle.
shape. Basic shapes, understand. Well, so here's my thing, is it gave me two options for, one said like subjective and then one said objective.
oh, interesting.
Oh my god!
Well, so is it like grading on a curve?
Above average.
That's brutal. I like the other score better.
A lot to build on here. What does that mean?
You need to chew tree sap.
Oh, okay.
This.
That's
I'm
brutal.
horrified to know my own. And so I just will continue to make dinner.
Well, thank you for that.
That's kind of hilarious.
So depending who you ask, I'm either slightly above average, or I'm pretty attractive. Well, if you ask me, you're a 10. Thanks, babe.